I had a long talk with myself after the last episode. I think that a lot of the time that I spent in the last episode, I talked about how good we're like in a good position right now. I think we're in a terrible position, man. I think we're in an absolutely atrocious position, if I'm completely honest. I think that we have a lot of major flaws with our village right now that I'm just refusing to accept. Main ones being that in order for us to remain set on our food, I have to dedicate 4 full people to food at any given time. And then that has to continue to grow even larger if I add more people. And we desperately need more people. So basically, every time I add a new person, we get 1/3 of food production needed to support that new person. Well, we get three times the amount to support that person, I guess, which means that every time I build a new mine, I can add 3 more people, but one of those people has to be working that mine. The point is, I think that is not great, okay? And I think that we're managing right now when we got, multiple like people multiple people that can tackle one event, right? But we are hella cooked as soon as we need to actually support multiple events at the same time. I think once that happens, we are doomed. So we need to, I guess my point is that I need to start producing more quicker. And we need to do it like yesterday, man. We need to do it really, really fast. So we're gonna get a new mine in. This in fact makes somebody go hungry, so we're gonna have to remedy that. Let's put you on here. I do think that we need to manage upgrading this crucible. Unfortunately, that also requires more stone because everything in this game requires gosh darn stone, man. It's just stone as far as the eye can see. And that's why I kind of want to work towards getting this, the compressor. So the value we get out of this is we can dump 3, like berries, right, into this and get back 6 stone. And now we have a way to turn plants into stone in a more efficient way. And I think that that's a huge win for us if we can maneuver around this chaos. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Now, we are currently not even researching anymore, which I do think is still important to do. We're currently sitting at where this is going to go up 8% for the next 5 days. We're going to end this at 90%. I think you have to take the risk there at that being 90% instead of being 100 for that. If I roll a 90% and I fail, man, what am I supposed to do? At that point, we're in tough shape, and there's not a whole lot that I can do about that. So let's end our turn here. The next big step we need to make too is building out some medical nonsense, which is why we're researching our healers' huts. I think that these are going to be pretty valuable for us to get in, because medical's about to hit us like a truck in this new doom age. And if we take a look at it, like we have an omen coming, and then we have a double medical in this realm. We also have a double heat in this realm, which is why in between the heat events, I need to ramp up this nonsense and get some more heat, including probably building another crucible right here. And probably at that point getting another watcher in our house, because right now we have a singular watcher. We will need another one to feel a little better about this. Now we are at a surplus on stone if we have a guy on here. The value is going to be that we're going to be able to get another guy here, which will give us 3 surplus. And then that is going to allow me to get another child going. So I think for now, I don't actually want to mess with a child. I think we want to plant some more soybeans and make sure that that's good to go. And then let's have a think, because you're going up to 67. Yeah, I think I'm pretty pleased with that entire scenario. We need a hemp maker over here because this requires +2 if a hemp maker within 2. It requires a dwelling within 2 as well. And we don't have a copper bar to do that. I could research a cabin. Yeah, that's going to be pretty valuable. Okay, that's going to be pretty valuable. Let's do that today, okay? Let's do that today. I would love to not, right? I'd love to just build the nice one, but this is fine. It'll hold 2 people. Now I got 1 remaining. Let's do a little bit of mining to get a little bit of copper just to keep these 2 going. Every time we mine here, that's 3 days of 3 days of ore for heat that we gain. I think that heat is our scariest domain right now, man. I also think that hope is a little scary for what it's worth, but I'm choosing to just pretend that doesn't exist at the current moment in time. There's like yeah, I don't know. I just think we're behind on everything, and that's so shocking because we got research going so fast, man. We got it going so fast. 4 wood turns into 8 coal, and that coal can be used in any of this, because you can do coal, which is pretty cool, to be honest with you. I actually think that that's a really solid resource for me. I want to take a look at some hope generation. Wrestling ring is this is wrestling arena, this is wrestling ring. It requires 2 luchadors. I don't know what the thing would be there. You're very expensive. I mean, like, super duper expensive. You're prison. You're this. I mean, the wrestling ring feels important to me. I still think that a lot of this is just like it's a little crap right now. It's a little crap. Let's get a cabin down. I want to put a cabin down here. The question is, okay, how high do you think sickness domain is going to go? I think that this is actually going to be fine. I'm going to put a house here with the intention of going mushroom picker, which can get hemp, right? Healer hut, healer hut, healer hut. If that's not good enough to support everything, I don't know what is, okay? I mean, I think that has to be disgustingly good. We also have a child who is 2 turns away from a good time. Our guy who was being a little dummy is done being a little dummy, which is exciting. And I'm gonna be real with you. I think that this is a solid opportunity for us to get another child. Okay, we need to grow, and we need to do it really, really fast, in my opinion. I just need significantly more people, because the problem is that when I have to cut off people to fill these, we need to make sure we still have the people to get food. And if I have enough people, maybe I can get a surplus of food going. I still think that the odds of that are pretty low. And we just have gotten so unlucky with prospecting. I mean, it's unreal how unlucky we've gotten. I've even gotten some comments that are like, Tyler, you've gotten so unlucky with prospecting. I've got ore veins all over the damn place. Appreciate that. It made me feel a lot better to read that I'm just a crazy unlucky dummy. We'll see how things go, right? We'll see how things go. Research. What is vital to our success right now? The waking house. You require 3. I don't even know what that is. That's 3 fuel. Ah, that can be ink. Okay. So you create spirits from water and ink. And then you can... Wait, is that creating spirits? Yeah, liquor. Okay. And then we can use that to cure drowsy, which means that when summer hits, I can cure people. I think we need an inkwell, man. Let's get that. It's cheap. It's cheap, and I think that it's important. So let's get that. And I still have a lad right now. Do I want to put a lad on something? I mean, I'm relatively pleased with our current setup. We could just research. You know, we're creating a decent backlog of stone. I would like that backlog to be much higher. We could also have another guy prospect over here. What have we not prospected? You're gonna cover these. You know what, man? You can't do that. I don't have a miner to do that. So that's fine. We'll let you prospect first, then we'll prospect here. And again, this is we're gonna be at, it might be a little over 90 actually. But I think that's okay. You could just research. Research is never bad. I'm never gonna complain about research. We are going to probably need a little bit more wood here soon, so I could have taken a guy off to do some wood. No stone veins. I mean, man, what am I supposed to do? It's just horrifically unlucky. I find myself in damn trying times, man. These are damn trying times. Okay. Fill this, then. Let's get our... I'm gonna need wood to do those. Let's focus on getting a little bit of extra wood today. And then research, we now have our inkwell. This is a large inkwell. This takes 2 days, this takes 1. You know what, I actually think that that's fine. Or do you start, maybe you start going towards this, man. Alright. Let's consider the fact that this is intelligent. At some point, I also need to, like, definitely make a workbench. But I have 5 tools that we got from that one thing, so I'm not sweating it too much yet. Just keep this going. You guys are going to make a bunch of wood. We're going to need that for the healer's huts. You're going to be a 92 for this event. I'm just going to be real. If we lose a 92... what do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? It's tough at that point. You gave me a double stone, you absolute brilliant lad. Thank you. Okay. That is amazing. Just don't frick me over, man. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. It was moving a little dicey for a second. I felt the fear of God in my eyes, man. I sure did. Give me something nice. Not something stupid. That's gonna be just research, man. I'm not gonna complain. Holy crap. Okay. 26 research. You have to think of that in terms of turns, right? That's effectively like 5 turns of free research with 2 people on. You know, effectively 9 turns of research with 1 person on. That's a huge value that we received. And it gets us 1 step closer to that compressor, which is going to make it a little bit easier for us to do literally anything, to be honest. Now, I am concerned about the domain threat for heat. To the point where part of me wants to just continue to crank it. But I think we need to divert resources to do a little bit more here. So let's like hard send another granite mine here, another granite mine here. It's using all of our stone to do this, but in return we're going to be able to get some people back. Let's harvest some soybeans. You actually don't require a farmer, which is incredible. Keep the soybean economy going while we're in winter, or fall, before winter, right? And then the compressor is coming. So +2 if a natural maker within 1 and a simple food maker within 1. So ideally, I'm going to tell you. And I'm actually going to remove a little bit of research for right now. I'd like to bomb this seaside. And then I would like to... Maybe I don't want to bomb you. Okay, hold on. I need to get a nature creator and a food creator. That would go crazy here. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is pretty good. So we would have to put down... Now, I can't guide rock because I don't have the stone for it. We're going to build something like a little bit peculiar. Apparently, I can't guide rock over here. Why can I not do that? Can guide rock not go on this juice? Maybe. I need to get... Maybe a tunnel, but I need green land, man. I need green land and forest. Maybe just give a small look-see-do around. No, I mean it like has to be over here. Why? So, like, this would expand it. And then it would be research. Not research. Nature. Compressor. I mean, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Rethink this, man. Rethink this. +2 if a natural maker within 1. +2 if a simple food maker. Are you a simple food maker? I think that you would be considered a simple food maker. And it has to be within 1. That doesn't get you there. This makes it hard on us. This makes it hard on us. How much does it take to clear trees, man? Do we even have the research for clearing trees? We do, but it's like deep. It's deep in the future. Our compressor might have to only be... You require a person as well. You need a nature maker. You need a simple food maker. The question is an inkwell a simple food maker? Because it's technically... You're a gatherer. What dictates a simple food maker, man? You know what? Let's humor something. Okay. I am going to... We're going to bomb this. And then tomorrow I'm going to put an inkwell right here. Well, or... Hold on. You don't even need to bomb this. We can just put down a inkwell here. And then we're going to see... if the compressor, once it's finished, can go here and gain the benefit. Wow, I mean, we really wanted to put you next to... We wanted to put another water here. I don't want to do that either, man. I don't want to do that either. Frick you, okay? Frick you. You're making my life hard. I think it has to be over here, which means that we need to have a house over here. And that means I can't actually put it down here. And then it'll be nature, compressor, and then in the future tearing down this to put food there. And it's just like a little messy, okay? I mean, there's no real getting around it. It's just going to be a little messy in the future, but it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Now, sickness domain, omen, could be bad, okay? Could be bad. He's stunned, but I negate that because these guys can't be stunned, I think, so that's fine. Riolo's stunned, he's not, but he also is dizzy now. Dizzy, new quirk. Pip cannot take 2 steps without feeling short of breath, fainting all the time. It's fine. Add sick whenever they're stunned. But he's not stunned because he can't be stunned. He negates stun. So I think it's fine. Important to note in this process, I'm basically like saying frick the rabbits and I don't care about them. I think that remains accurate. I don't care about them. Okay. Omen coming on heat. Keep in mind your next major event is definitely sickness. So we need to get down with some sickness here and fix that up. I do think the healer hut is the correct decision to go about there. I need you to come off for now. I need you to make a mushroom finder right here. And then we do need to create a healer's hut. And maybe we can take a guy off of that. Put you on extra stone. And then build a healer's hut. Do I have the stone for this? I'm going to go with... Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So you'll get that in. I'm going to tell you, I think that that's going to be enough. I mean, that's going to be 7 if I dump medicinal herbs into you. That should be completely fine to complete that. And then these 3 buildings are all going to come in. Our babies, we got 1 baby that's currently growing, but I will be able to now birth more because of these houses that I've added. And we're gonna kind of full send that, to be honest. And we actually opened up a space for a stone here, which will allow us to get a little bit extra food without having it in a mine. Because I need to get rid of that spot anyway. So it's kind of fine. This in turn gives us more nature as well, which I think is important. Like there are a lot of benefits here. No miner available. You get off of a 2, go on to a 3. I need somebody to grab this. I need 2 people to have a baby. There's nobody on beans today. Our baby also grew up, which is very exciting. Can I afford to get... I totally can, man. Make another child. Stone is now... It's on the up and up because of these 2 new mines. Obviously, like, 2 of them are not being used by people, but it is a benefit. Now, keep in mind that I have not had anybody on research for a few days. I can actually take another dude off of here to get some research back going. Or on the flip side, no, you know what? Go back on here because I need to upgrade my crucibles starting tomorrow. Yeah. And just as a reminder, you're spending 2, you're spending 2, and you will be spending 2. I need another mine. And I might as well make it an iron mine if I can. You require 4 planks? Yeah. Yeah, I might as well make it an iron mine. We don't have the juice to do that right now. Well, just kidding. We kind of do. Start building that too, because that's going to take 4 days. Because I need to get down another crucible. We need to plan all of this in advance. I need a crucible here. I need an upgraded crucible. And we're going to start with the upgraded one. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I won't start with the upgraded one. No worker available for you. Yeah. I think that this is going to be correct. Keep in mind I get 4 people back tomorrow because I'm currently breeding a lot of people. It always feels weird when I say it, but it is the damn truth, and I am happy for them to be here. Food looks rough. We took off a couple miners to make this happen, so don't sweat it too much. They use the pickaxes during sex. I don't ask questions. You know, they kind of just they let it roll. Okay, you're still doing this. I get my 4 people back. I would love for you guys to all get started on that again. That gives me a surplus of stone that I can use to build this crucible now. Because I'd rather have crucibles that are like super effectively working, right? Hold on, just to make sure. Iron mine, still a normal miner. Okay, yeah, that works then. That works. This is a lot of expensive stuff getting built. In fact, if I can take another guy off of something, such as, no, can't be you. I cannot take another guy off. So everybody is mining right now, mining or building. You're generating 2. Hey, brother, don't do that. Well, actually, I don't need... How much does it cost to upgrade this? It'll cost 6. Yeah, but now people go hungry, which is obviously, like, not a great idea. So don't do that, okay? Don't do that. We could just collect stone today, and that is still highly effective. Or I can get a little bit of soybean action. This guy's actually making hemp, which I don't need him to do. Which now frees up 2 people. Can I have another child somewhere? I think all of our houses are full now. Yeah. I cannot birth another while you're here. So with 2 people remaining, let's we want to build a nature hut over here. So let's it's services, nature, large altar. I don't care about the bunnies, they have to go. That's gonna take 12 to build that, but that's worth it for me. And then with my remaining guy, let's start getting research back going. I actually think that this is really good. We have expanded a lot in this area today. And it's expansion that is really needed to make this place shine. It's giving us benefits in all areas. Hope is still a scary one, because we're still kind of running a, our max hope we can get is 15, which is decent. It's gonna handle any hope event for right now, but Doom hope events it will not manage. And it's important to remember that our Doom event is in heat, which means that I have to make sure that we have the heat amounts cranked up. And I think 12 is pretty good for that, but it will probably need to be even higher, actually. Which means that I should highly be considering... And the large crucible requires more watchers. I'm gonna need more watchers, man. I'm legitimately gonna need more watchers. Can we upgrade you as well? No worker available. I need to take you off of research because I do need to make sure that our heat is locked down. And I gotta figure out how do we get more heat, man? Like, maybe I have to make the cloak maker. You're getting into advanced tools, though, man. Like, I'm not ready for advanced tools yet. The issue is that you require watchers. Like, all of these being watchers is really tough. And there's, like, no other heat-creating things anywhere in here that I can see right now. This one generates heat. It's like a better ore smelter. Maybe we'll get there. I don't think we're there yet, though. I also think that at some point, like, having more research is a good idea. We've been on where basically we have 6 research and that's it for a while. And 6 research per turn is not efficient enough in the long term. But we also have the issue of, brother, like there's no space on this map. That's the biggest concern that I have is we have no space. So I have to be very, very diligent about where I put stuff right now on this map. And that can be a little bit spicy. Now, we need to train somebody. So let's train you. Because we're about to get hit with our sickness event, like, tomorrow. This omen's going to pop, and then this sickness event is going to pop. Because it's 5 days before. So you'll be ready for prime time on that. These will be done. It's another mine. We're gaining plus 10 in stone per turn right now, which is crazy good. That's crazy good. I do need somebody to tackle this, which means that I can take a miner off in order to start building this. You're coming along. You're coming along. I'm going to tell you, we are working through it, man. We are working through it. I still think that a lot of you don't realize just how terrible the heat event is going to be. Even having 3 at +4. Even having 4 at +4. I'm not sure that we make enough for the Doom event. Without backlogging some beforehand. Which we can do. I mean, I can definitely backlog a couple beforehand. But we also, like, the kids that are growing right now probably need to be, they probably need to be watchers. Okay. So this is coming in. We're creating 4 per turn. That's plenty good enough to do 4 per turn. So use hemp, right? No reason not to use hemp at that point. And then you're going to generate on copper. Don't do it yet. We're going to do it soon. I think that generating some copper is a good idea. I think that we also want to probably start counteracting that by spending a little bit to get nature. Whether we like it or not, we have to do it. And this is ore to nature. It's kind of crap, to be honest with you, man. It'll be nice having another ore spot in the future. Just tackle some food so that we keep that nice and stable. I just don't want to blow up our nature to the point where, although we do literally have no nature events anytime soon. Maybe we can take a dude off for now. We have to be very cautious about it though, man. Because it could bite us in the ass for sure. It could definitely bite us in the ass. Okay, feeling good. Feeling good. Let's try to get to the end of this sickness domain. I do think that we want to think about some other production. What other production do I need right now? Crucibles are coming in. I mean, even like training some guys, I think is a good idea right now. It's gonna have to be removing a miner. Is there any miner that is currently not mining? We have the babies. The babies are gonna have to be, yeah. They'll be fine in the future. Okay. That's good. Get a little bit of hemp just to keep this afloat, because we will need 2 days of a guy on hemp to manage this. But I'm actually like super duper pleased with this. The reason for putting this nature guy here, besides obviously the fact that we're gonna build the compressor, which I'm realizing now we're like fine on food, so the compressor's kind of stupid, but I do think that we're still going to need it. Some terrains become snowy daily. I don't really love that, to be honest. We need to get snow removal going as a research now. I think we need to ramp up research again. I got nobody on research. Let's ramp up research again. Children are grown. That means that we are going to train some miners that are not miners. Okay, so how... Is there a scroll menu for this? Not really. Okay. You are no longer going to be a miner. You are no longer going to be a miner. I need you guys to both train as watchers, because that is going to hit like a horse shortly. Sickness domain's still looking really good. This looks fine. Research is growing. I think that it's maybe going to be valuable for us to try to get another research going here soon. Let's take some guys off of stone to get a little bit of extra wood today. So I can make another research. I think we need to get that up to 9. And I'm just going to probably slap it right here, the new research. Because that's a pretty decent spot for you. Those guys are all trained now. You know, we get a chunk of people back here. I love having the stone continue to rise. Hey, I hate this. I hate this. Stop with the snow. Don't like snow. I don't even know what snow does. It probably kills efficiency of buildings. Is that inaccurate? What do you do? Snowy? Yeah, it looks like that killed Snowy. Placeable on ground. Buildings built on this terrain reduce their output by 1. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, okay? We need a way to combat that. It's gonna be a big issue if we don't. Also, just like bodying this right now. Just gonna choose to pretend that's not happening. Okay, put you guys back on. Let's get ourselves a research secluded retreat right here. It takes 4 days to build you. It sucks, but it's fine. You can come off of this and you're fine now. I do think that still getting some soybeans is important, but I'm gonna tell you we've got plenty of food. So I'm not sure it's that important. And then I mean, you could build another healer hut. I actually think that is important, okay? Because keep in mind, sickness domain is going up again here. So we'll prep for that. The hope domain, I probably want to take some dudes off to tackle that here in a little bit. Keep in mind that our watchers that we bring in can't mine, right? So they can be used, you know, basically our miners will continue to mine forever. All of our other people will swap between all of the things that need to get done, right? Heat needs the watchers. Obviously, medicine will require, you know, 2 medics in here. There's our compressor. I still like hate the compressor, man, but it is what it is. You extract stone, that's like a horrible thing. I hate you. You're terrible. I think that you are complete trash. Give me the workbench because we know we're gonna need tools, and that opens up another lane of research. The compressor as an idea is going to go here. Just kidding. Why can't it go here? Oh my god, it needs to be built on stone. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That blows. That really blows. Let's test, okay. I want to get a squid ink well here. You can come off of stone for today. We're actually creating a decent backlog of stone, man. Can we, how much are we ahead on this? I have 10 surplus. If I do this, I have 6 surplus. You'll need to do 1 more day and then I can pull you off. This is still good to get another nature spot, so don't think that this was all for naught. It was just kind of for naught, okay? I'm chill with kind of for naught. We need to see if ink counts as food, man. Because if it... That's not where I want that, right? It would have to be... nature, like here. Let's try ink. It's in here. Let's try ink here. Because then nature would go there. I also think, you know what? I'm going to do this instead. We're going to put ink. And you can build this because I'm going to need that anyway. We'll need ink. Kill your stone for today, man. I need to get other things down. Ink here, nature creator here. Keep in mind that we could also do a park as a nature creator. That's another thing that I haven't really thought about. But the park requires us having roses, which we don't even remotely have. Should I be doing snow instead? Yeah, probably. Probably, man. Probably. Let's do that instead. Start dumping research towards that, because we're gonna need to remove the snowy terrain on this crucible. I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place. There's like 100 different things we gotta think of right now. I will say that this has been, outside of the Santa run that we did that one time, this has been the most stressful run of dotAGE I've ever done, man. I feel like that things can go insanely wrong really, really quickly on this one. So 4 is nothing. That's actually like a godsend for me, because we can combat that absurdly fast. And it's basically take these guys off, wrestling ring, and I'll need one more guy. Come off of this for right now, especially because we're killing our nature. This gives us 12 per turn. You guys will be good to go shortly. This is good to go. I mean, at least we're gonna get like a couple of nice buffs here. The sickness one I don't expect to be too good, but this one will be very good, because you're a level 2 already. I think the higher this, the better reward you get from them, but also the worse situation that could occur. I don't remember, to be honest. I also think that we went a little overboard on this one, but I'm not losing sleep over that. And we maintained our medicinal herbs, which I think is a pretty big win for me too. So what are you doing, my guy? You are... Oh. Pip seems to really like this substance. Insisting it makes them happy. Should I let them keep it? Village gains 11 hope on an 80% chance, 20% chance for a Pip to be poisoned. I'll take the 80, man. 11 hope would go kind of crazy right now. That seems positive. That seems very positive. Okay. 11 hope also helps us to basically not have to run our dudes very long on hope today. Funny substance. Perfect. Exactly what I need. Substance-dependent Pips. As long as they don't get hopelessly addicted and now I have to curb their substance abuse, I'm chill with it, I guess. Okay, let's check something. I want to take a look at the compressor. If you go here, yeah, this doesn't count as simple food, which I think is very fair. I think that that's very fair. So, in that case, in that case, I have no clue what to do with the compressor. I'm just gonna be honest. It feels like I'm kinda doomed on that one. I think that I should be creating another child for one. So let's do that today. I may be able to create even more child here. You know what? Take you guys off for today. We don't need them on ever again. I already have my surplus in hope. So you guys make a baby too. That way we're cranking our amount of people up. Still, the compressor is just bugging me. I think it boils down to that we just don't have a good place for it. Like, I don't know where it could fit. You know, the problem is that it was, like, here, right? If I remove... I would remove this mine. Right? Remove this mine. Put down the compressor. You're next to the berries. I put a park or something here. which in turn, hold on. If I were to scoot this down, so the table would go here. I'd have another wrestling arena here, and then a park here. Then I actually end up with a nice Hope production area and the compressor. And the compressor would replace this mine and be making 6 per turn instead of 3. It is an idea, man. It is an idea. Do I love the idea? I mean, I can't say I love the idea. But I do like the idea. Like, I think that I'm okay with it. I also think that we can probably take these guys off of wrestling now. I'm just trying to, like, the Hope Domain can just spiral, man. You have to stay ahead of that one. I'm still the most concerned about the Heat Domain, though. And here comes another. So, unknown event. There's our Heat Domain. You're up to 10 per turn already. This is why I was scared, man. This is why I was scared. Because combating that is not easy, man. That's not easy. And I don't actually have enough watchers for this. So, I gotta train another watcher. Let's get another miner. You're going to go bye-bye. And then you're going to train on this. I think I removed miner from one of my children. Which is very fair. Okay. I also need a dude to be research as well. Like this is horrible. This is horrible, and it's only gonna get worse, man. Like, we have another one here, and then it's a Doom event for it that will be even stronger. Like, this is, it's hell. It's hell. I kind of told you guys it was not gonna be pretty, and I think that it's like really not gonna be pretty. Okay, you guys can come off this. I have. Is it really only 4 surplus? Okay, chill with that for now. We can take them off to try to figure something out here. How the frick am I gonna get more heat, man? I feel like that we almost have to set up, like, another mine. You know, maybe it's... I don't have planks, so it can't be an iron mine. And I can't remove the snow. I don't have a handyman available. We need to get a handyman available ASAP. So you gotta go. Train you. We're still making more stone than we're losing. But that's gonna change, because I need to remove another miner. Because I want your ass training to be research. Stone's now down for the count. We can bring that back to be a little higher today. You're producing ink. I mean, I'm gonna get a little bit in, I suppose. The heat is just horrible. I just don't know how I get you to be better. Like, there is not even a spot I can put this right now. So I think that we have to do something weird, which is placing a copper... Why can I not place this anywhere? You have to be placed on stone. You're not allowing me to place you? Why not? Why am I not allowed, man? Why am I not allowed? Does it have to be? It has to be placed on copper. That does not make my life easier. Okay, that does not make my life easier. Are you guys done prospecting in this area? Technically, this can be prospected. This can be prospected. You know, maybe you can find a copper right here. Odds of that seems pretty bad. This seems pretty bad. Okay, oh my god, you actually found 2. That's incredible. Okay, well, then we'll place a copper mine there. We'll put in another crucible. I do think that that's gonna do it for this episode, though. I am going to get the blueprint for that down, just so that we remember it. Because it's very easy for Tyler to forget what the hell he do in between these episodes. So let's get a copper mine down right here. And then let's take you off, and I need to build a crucible, which we should be able to do. We have enough stone. We're losing 29 on this turn. I have exactly 29. It's pain, but it's what we're doing. Research is up to 9, which is awesome. That's awesome. This, I have 0 surplus on you, but we can ramp you up tomorrow if needed. You know what? Take this guy off of there. By taking you off of there, somehow now I'm losing food. Now I'm not. I mean, if you're gonna have a miner doing mining, you might as well do it here. Okay, I'm not sure why that acted weird. We're up to 15 on this. Why are we up to 15 on this? You're 3, you're 4, you're 4, and you're 4. That's 12 plus, yeah, so that's 15. That's gonna make that a little better. I mean, it's not gonna be 100 again, but it is going to be, like, good enough. It's a matter of whether or not I want to play with probability on this hope event. And the answer to that is almost certainly no. Oh. Hey, stop it. Small snow patch. No. You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. This isn't actually the end of the world. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. It's one more turn on this hope. Let's try to finish this hope one, man. Now. It gets a little spicy. I need my researchers to come off for today in order to eat at this table, okay? 1 surplus hope, beautiful. Researcher back on. Let's get the event. Let's get in, let's get out. I think that it's okay. I think that it's okay, and then we'll wrap up the heat in the next episode. Again, I still think that heat is our #1 concern on this run, and we are not done adding more heat sources because it's actually just only going to continue to get worse. And I think that it's probably going to be removing this sucker right here because I don't need it to generate nature. Okay. We have to add another crucible there. It's just brutal. It's a brutal amount of heat. I am not happy about it at all. Now, give me a good event. We are up to... my baby, what are you doing? You want to be a grown man? I'm going to tell you that does not help me at all. Pippin becomes adult immediately. Look, it's fine, okay? It's fine. It does give me another worker. I'm not going to complain, I guess. It does allow us to immediately make another baby, which we'll probably do. But for now, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like the video. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day.